In a quiet town, people began losing their voices. At first, it was temporary, then permanent. A man in a wide-brimmed hat was seen near each victim, humming softly. People whispered, "He's stealing our voices, and he's bringing us misfortune." They didn't know why. They only knew they didn't want to be next. One child wrote, "He eats sound. I saw him swallow my scream." The townspeople tried to fight back. They shouted, "Give us back our voices." But it was no use. Their voices were already gone. Soon, entire blocks fell silent. No birds, no footsteps, just his humming, getting closer each night. People barricaded themselves in their homes, but it wasn't enough. The man in the wide-brimmed hat kept getting closer. He was almost there. The townspeople huddled together in the central square, their last stand. They were too afraid to leave, too afraid to stay. They watched in horror as the man approached. He stopped a few feet away, looked at him, and smiled. It was the last thing he did that night, or ever. The next morning, the townspeople found a note in the square. It read, "I am the eater of sound. I bring misfortune wherever I go. I have been here for a week, but you only noticed me today. You should have listened when you had the chance. Now it's too late. Your voices are mine now." Below the note was a drawing of a man in a wide-brimmed hat. Next to him were musical notes. They looked like screams. The townspeople were too afraid to leave their homes, so they lived out the remainder of their lives in silence. The man in the wide-brimmed hat moved from town to town, taking voices with him until there were none left to take. Then he hummed softly to himself, a single man in a silent world. And we've never heard his humming since. Or maybe we have. Maybe it's the sound of crickets on a summer night, or the wind through the trees. Maybe it's the sound of your own voice.